Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport Reporting. Today is a day of great celebration on the yet undisclosed concession railway or privately operated railway, because the General Director, Commendatore, Avvocato, Grand Fig di Loopman, I'm quoting Fantozzi, if you know these films, Cavaliere di Gran Croce, Generale Pier Maria Guidobaldo de Lorenzo, is present for the inauguration of the extended passenger service. Of course, the trailer car has not yet been made available by the production plant. So the Italian State Railways Ferrovie dello Stato have kindly lent a Corbellini carriage for the inauguration. And now we're going to have a technical demonstration of the power and efficiency of the yet undisclosed class of ALN diesel railcar. And we can see the authorities are present. The green Alfa Romeo Giulia is the car of the aforementioned General Director, whose name I cannot remember because there are too many surnames. There's the blue Fiat 500 of the reporting journalist, the red Fiat 238 van of the television troupe, the Carabinieri, of course, and also a representation of the local military who are present in their Fiat CM52 army truck. Passing by, of course, there's the usual traffic, Fiat 682N and the delivery van of Model Railways, Watford and Glasgow Rail Mail. So, they're probably, anyway. So, the crowds of the great occasion are here, everybody has boarded the train, and now, with much fanfare and so on and so forth, and even a spot of the national anthem, ta 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 pam 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 tam 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 param 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 pam 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 param pam param param pam param pam taram tam taram tam taram tam tarara taram tam tarara taratara taratara tatatatam param pam parara taratara taranta tarara taratata taratara. Okay, this was my rendering, very quick, accelerated rendering of the Italian L'Inno d'Italia by Goffredo Lamelli, which is our national anthem. I know all the words as well, having performed it every morning at flag saluting when I was in the army many years ago. Okay, so no disrespect for that. A spot of fun is always nice. And I appreciate our national anthem, so I'm not, this is not sarcasm, it's a caricature of Italy, but the respect for the national anthem is there, believe me. I'm being serious right now. Okay, back to being sarcastic. Right, so now hopefully everything will go well for this important technical demonstration, including the video, because it's a second take. It didn't record the first one, it was longer as well. And in the meantime, I changed the name of the General Director, which name I've already forgotten. Let's see if things are going to work, because we're already beyond the red mark. So we're already on the sidings controller, because before I was in that siding over there and things didn't want to collaborate very well. So now I'm going to have to be careful to make sure that my controllers are both set at the same speed and fast enough to get beyond those points. Of course, we're going to have to give it a push. We're going in the wrong direction. I'm not going to get my Cavaliere della... Okay, no, definitely I'm not going to get my Cavalierato del Lavoro. Okay, on we go. Or Cavaliere della Repubblica. Right, of course it's always a bit temperamental on points, but here we were really asking a lot from it because we had to, one of the controllers was pointing the wrong way, of course, so you never know when I do these things in this thing. So, right, very well, all the authorities are on board. Let's go for this inauguration run. And it will be a quick one because everybody's the sun, you can see the sun, meaning the 40-watt bulb, is at high noon by the shadow, and everybody's very hungry because at the end of these official dues, generally we always go to eat, and to eat very well. Italian food is very good, I can assure you that. And when you go to these official things, you eat well. I've been in real life. So anyway, you can see that this is a locomotive chassis, all-wheel drive, so it's pulling that not very smooth running Hachette Corbellini, despite having lubricated axle boxes, is child's play, absolutely. Okay, very well, that was a very short run because all the important authorities are all now going to disembark, and strangely enough the platforms are not here with underpass, but they all managed to get back to their cars somehow. And anyway, there aren't any other trains running, so I don't think anything unpleasant will happen to them. And anyway, that was that. Patrick's Models and Transport closes the broadcast from the station, and has also been invited for dinner at the local officers' mess. So we're going to be eating quite rather well. I think I'll have a very big helping of lasagna. I like lasagna. Fantastic. Or as my father says, my father has a very, very heavy Italian accent when he speaks English. Fantastic. Okay, right. Let me know what you think about this sort of comedy video. I enjoyed doing it very much because I've been to all these official things. I'm also a big fan of the films of Fantozzi, which are a caricature of, very good caricature of Italy and Italian society. And being a sarcastic person by nature, I quite enjoy doing it. And I've been to many such things, so I know all the big chin wagging of the big wigs and the blah 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 blah. In the meantime, everybody's trying to look at their watch and hope to get some good grub. Right, cheerio, and see you next time. I definitely like the General Director's Giulia. A good friend of mine has got a very beautiful Giulia, the end of production version, the Giulia, the Nuova Super 1600, and he's finishing restoring it, so when eventually it comes back on the road, we'll definitely be going to do a video session. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.